Cargo pants, I can't find a knife. Little change of pace today. I was watching Gideon's Technical. It's a YouTube channel about bushcraft and knife reviews and that sort of stuff, and I like watching his stuff. He had a knife on there that I'd never seen before in my entire life. And I thought, wow, that sure is kind of neat. And he described it, and I have absolutely no freaking idea what the name is because I just forgot. But it is a Gerber. It is in my pocket. And it looked like it had an axis lock identical to a Benchmade Griptilian or 940. And I thought, can that be? Has the patent for the axis lock expired, or is this just something that looks like an axis lock? So I got a hold of one. And here it is. The guy had it listed as used, but that was simply because he had taken it out of the box. And I guess these are a custom order type of thing. You can have any kind of graphics you want put on the blade. And what was chosen for this one is that and that, whatever the heck that means. But I liked the blade shape. And I thought, huh. When I received it, I had to do a couple mods right from the get-go. First thing I had to do was spend an hour putting an edge on it that had a proper angle, and it was symmetrical. It was kind of off to one side. S30V, definitely heat treated on the high side, hard side, because it really put up a good fight against the DMT stone. The second thing that I had to do was fix the axis lock. Now, it has a stronger spring, so it's gonna fight you on the one hand of the doing the button. See? You might have to do it like you would a Spyderco Mannix. But the other thing was, in the closed position, it popped out nicely, but then when you went to close it and you got to right about there, there was some good resistance, and it didn't want to make that hump and lock back up in the closed position. So I had to disassemble the knife and do some work there. I started off with a bastard file. There's that word again. And then used a couple degrees of sandpaper all the way down to, I forget, like a worn out 400. And then I used my strop and polished the entire surface that the bar for the axis lock touches. What I like about this knife is it has a nice handle. Fills my hand nicely. I like the blade shape. I like the full flat grind. And I like the deep pocket clip. And it's reversible for lefties. But it has a very unique pivot system, something I'd never seen before. Not your usual washers, and I think you're going to be fascinated by this. When I took it apart, I was scratching my head going, what the hell is that? How can that be? This is an axis lock by any other name. I don't know. There we go. A couple more of those. I've really smoothed it out, and it's still breaking in. Using pellet gun oil still. I like that. Has an interesting way to put a lanyard on it. Has a longer jimping area, and there is more frame to it than your usual Benchmade axis, so that's something to consider, but it's not that heavy. And the texture on this handle, which they call green, you be the judge. It might be. So there's not a lot of them out there, but I read up on them, and apparently it is a custom thing where you tell them what color handle you want, what color blades you want. Yeah, I think. I might be wrong about that, don't quote me. And then all the graphics things, and hell, 120 bucks? It's a steal. Nice little knife. Used it a lot yesterday. So, there you go.